Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm just doing a wee update today to see how the markets are doing. As you're probably aware, the markets are down, and everything's down, so it does appear to be all the FUD, all the news that's causing us to be down. It's not in anything in particular, no projects doing anything bad or making any wrong moves here. It's still all going to plan in terms of their projects and what's going on behind the scenes. Everything's still really good, and I'm still positive. I bought myself some Cardano today. I just thought that this was the time to buy. I think it would be a strong support round about the dollar, and I can't possibly see it going below that. I might be wrong, and it might dip down, but I think it might just be a wick. I can't see this really going down below a dollar. So it's still a very, very good project, as I've mentioned in previous videos, with the Sunday swap and the Goldman and the smart contracts and all that's still there, guys. You've got to remember, all this is still going on behind the scenes. It's not going away. The guys are still working full steam ahead to get all these projects implemented and everything on board in time, like it always has been. Just because Elon Musk or something in the news or anything talking about India or China or all this nonsense, and it is just nonsense. Some of it might be true, but they do tend to escalate everything, especially if it's negative news. They like to rub it in our faces, and you've got to remember, a lot of these companies and investors and institutions have never liked crypto, not even from day one. So they're loving this, and they keep putting it out, and keep bringing the price down. You've just got to have diamond hands, hold, and we will get through. I mean, I've got absolutely no doubt that this will bounce. Yes, it will take a wee bit of time, especially if you look at the charts here, and it's not looking good. And if you look at the weekly, I was looking at the weekly chart on the Cardano, and if you look at this indecisive candle here, I mean, it is horrendous to see, but I've got absolutely no doubt. Look at that, it's what, 130 odd percent of indecisiveness, really. I mean, that is a massive wick either way. So really, the close of this candle in 5 hours, this weekly candle, it could go either way. If it's green, brilliant. If it's red, yes, it'll be another setback, and it'll be more FUD in the news tomorrow. But just remember, guys, that this is just FUD. They will get fed up, and they'll move on to something else. So just stay strong, hodl, and I think we'll be fine. It's not nice to see, and I totally agree on this. Especially if you're new into the space and you're in the red and your portfolio's down and you put all your savings into it. I totally sympathise. I've been accumulating crypto for a number of years, and I've got a substantial amount for me. I've not got a serious amount, but it's a lot. It's a lot for me to have. And I put any sort of savings I have into crypto, and I still believe, this is why I bought some Cardano today, I still believe it's going to be a comeback here. This is going to be the future. Just listen to people like Kathy Woods when she's talking about crypto. She's a strong believer, so is Michael Saylor. These are intelligent people, and I listen to them more than the FUD and the news. I think I said in a previous video, guys, about chilies. I'm a fan of chilies, and I have been holding some, and I still have. I haven't sold any of my crypto, not one bit, but I have some of this, and I have a lot of them staked in Binance, which is good. You're still accumulating interest in these coins, the same as PancakeSwap and all these other ones. You're still accumulating, so you're only selling you're only at a loss if you sell. If you're still holding, you'll be fine. And when it comes back up, if you're still then in a position you want to sell, then fair enough. At least wait to try and get some of your money back. But all these institutions are wanting everyone to sell. They're wanting these prices to come down, because the ones that's missed out on it, they'll probably be wanting an entry price, or an entry point, should I say. And if it keeps coming down, they're going to get their wishes. Because remember, these billionaire investors, they're used to always getting their own way, used to always manipulating markets like the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, and basically everything in their life they like to manipulate. And they know it's hard to manipulate decentralized projects like these ones that we're seeing coming through, and the only really power they have is the money. They've got the money there to dump and pump and dump when they want, and it's going to get harder for them. The more and more institutions, the more investors that get into this, it's going to get harder. The more mainstream it becomes, it's going to get harder. So this is probably one of their only kind of chances to do it, or last chances to do it. Whether that's true, I don't know. You listen to some of the other YouTubers like Carol from the Moon, or Martini Guy, or Crypto, or Jaya NY. There's lots and lots. You can go an endless amount of YouTubers that I also listen to, and I have a lot of respect for these guys who've been in it just about the same time as me. They have done better than me in terms of their YouTube channel. They've been running them longer. I'm just a fairly new channel, but they're very knowledgeable. But sometimes they do maybe try and no manipulate the market, but some of the things that they say, maybe if they've been paid by certain projects to try and pump these coins, or because a lot of the bigger YouTubers, they do get affiliate links or programs or paid for advertising, and so sometimes what they say might not be 100% the truth, or some of them might say about the trading, maybe they're longing or shorting. They don't tend to show you anything, so it's a lot of it's just hype, speculation. You don't know. I mean, I do, like I say, I watch a lot of these guys, and I do have respect for them and what they're saying about some projects, but don't always believe 100% of what they're saying. Sometimes they tend to they may be sidetracked if they're getting not well, they are getting paid sometimes to say these things, but just do your own due diligence. Basically what I'm saying here, it's your own money, guys. Just do your own due diligence and make your own decisions at the end of the day. Don't be influenced over, and it is hard because these guys do know what they're talking about a lot of the time, but don't always believe 100% of what they say, especially with the news as well. Don't always believe what a lot of these news channels. I do look at them, and I do refer to some of them on my videos, but again, just advise, guys, do your own due diligence. It's your own money at the end of the day, so you've just got to do your own research and make your judgment the best you can. Like everyone else, do the judgment the best you can, and hopefully we'll all get out of this unscathed. So so what I was saying, I got a bit sidetracked. So Chili's, this is bullish news which just came out yesterday. Takes to the track with the Formula One. Now I know they've been trying to get on to they've got some of the, like Barcelona and a lot of the European football teams, and they were trying to get the NBL and the NFL, the NBA and the NFL. I haven't yet heard exactly how they're getting on with that, but just yesterday they've announced this with the Formula One teams, which it just shows you behind the scenes they're still moving forward here. Could you imagine that these projects, these teams behind these coins just said, oh well, price is dumping, let's just close the doors and we'll go into something else? No, you don't hear that. They're still powering on, still providing good platforms, good projects for us investors to buy. So very happy about this. So I have not actually read the whole list here. I was talking about the Formula One teams, and you can have a look yourself, guys, on this Coin Telegraph. But it was just one of the things I just wanted to bring up to show that there was still things going on behind the scenes here. So last week, they announced 5 partnerships. I mean, this is superb. I mean, it just shows you that these guys are still wanting to power on. Currently reigns supreme so very good. I mean, I've got absolutely no doubt that this is going to be the future. Yes, we're going to have ups and downs, but it's just like everything. You show me something that doesn't go up and down. You invest in stock market, goes up and down. You invest in real estate, goes up and down. You invest in crypto, goes up and down. Yes, it's maybe more volatile than most, but the gains are more than most. You show me anything else that you can invest your money in that would give you 100% gains in a few months and it's not volatile. You show me anything that does that, and just comment down below. And it's a genuine question, guys. Tell me anything. If you're thinking about pulling out your money out of crypto, and other than just holding it in Tether, or holding it in the dollar, holding it in the pound. Remember, inflation is going up, so holding it in the dollar and holding it in pounds is not a safe bet either. So that money is going to be worth less through time. So maybe as a short-term thing, hold it in fiat currency, but not as a long-term thing. No way. I would rather just hold my money in crypto and get the staking returns, or farming, whatever you want to do. I certainly don't want to be holding not much fiat currency long term, not with the way inflation's about to go, with all this printing extra money. So, but it's not financial advice, guys. I mean, it was a genuine question. If you want to put a comment down below, I'm more than happy to answer it. And I mean, any comments, shares, likes, subscribes, it helps my channel as well. And any more, we want more adopters into the crypto space. We want to get more of the positive news out, and I am positive when it comes to crypto, and I don't let this put me off. So the more interaction with YouTube channels and get positive vibes out there, the better for the whole industry. And maybe people that are undecisive and they don't want to come in, or they maybe want to sell. If you can help my channel and I can help other people, even if you can help me one extra subscriber or comment or like, and I can pass that on to the next guy, and then so forth, and this is how it escalates and compounds. This is what we want. We want more positive news. We want more adopters into the space, and there's no point watching these videos if you're not interested. So I'm assuming if you're watching this, you are genuinely interested in crypto, and I'll be as positive I can always be, guys. It's I do love crypto, and I spend a lot of my time looking at it and investing in it, and hopefully and you'll all follow suit, and we'll all do well at the end of the day. And that's what it is. It's to try and better your life. So I still think this is the best way to put your money, in my mind. So let's have a wee look at this. So talking about this Elon, I mean, it seems to be mixed news that I'm getting here with this. So he's now saying he's supporting crypto and all that. I mean, it's just, you think, what is going on with this, with the news here, with him putting out on Twitter talking about, right, okay, he's under a bit of pressure as well, because he's got grants from America for opening up solar cities and all this, and then it can't be seen to be promoting Bitcoin because of the environment and all this. Right, okay, some of this will be true, but don't keep bringing it up, don't keep putting it out there. Yes, we all know about this, but there's far more things it's not good for the environment, like the fishing and the planes, and it's not just Bitcoin, it's causing all the issues. So please don't let this put you off by all this FUD that you're hearing in the news. So but it's talking about this, right, okay, about the concerns accepting Bitcoin, but when he's talking about on some of his feeds, it said he's doing a bit of a U-turn now, and he's talking about accepting it, and right, okay, take what you want from that. What he's saying is the true battle is between the fiat and the crypto. Yes, there is going to be a bit of a battle there, but it's going to be a long time before all this really. I mean, I can't see fiat being totally taken away. I don't know whether he's trying to make amends here, or I don't know. A lot of people have kind of lost faith in what he's saying. I think he was a bit reckless with his comments before, and he knows what sort of influence he has over a lot of people. He's got like 5 million followers on Twitter, so whatever he says, it causes a bit of a stir. I mean, he's really, if he's willing to comment that and dump the price and potentially cause people a lot of upset and heartache with what they've lost, he's still a billionaire at the end of the day, so it doesn't really bother him. But he's ruining a lot of people's lives by maybe liquidating their positions or losing maybe their savings. And I think he is just a bit reckless with his mouth. And do you want to trust someone that throws their weight about like this in a negative way? I don't really. Yes, I'm going to still cover what he said because it does play a bit of an importance in crypto for whatever reason. He seems to still have a bit of an influence over this, but I mean, I'll keep you posted as much as I know, guys. I know some people are kind of making up some things about accepting crypto for space travel. It's probably trying to promote this Dogecoin again. So I'll keep you posted, guys, when I hear. So Goldman Sachs, right, this is world's biggest bank. Goldman's crypto chief worries about fraud, right? Okay, you're going to have some fraud in the crypto space. Like, you've got fraud in everything, like traditional banking, insurances. You get fraud in pretty much everything that you see online. Again, nothing new, but they like to bring these things up in times of a crisis. So again, just kind of ignore a lot of this. It's not new news, just like China banning crypto for about the 20,000th time. It's not new news. They'll not ban it because they can't ban it. Decentralized things, they can't. There's no one entity holding it. So if they do ban it in China, Chinese can then get a VPN address and then they can ban it. There's just no way they can control it. So they may try and put taxing onto it and all this way. America talking about the capital gains tax on crypto. Okay, they're trying their best to get some money out of the gains that you're getting here, but just like any other business, if you need to pay tax, you need to pay tax. It's only tax on your profit. So if you're making profit, then that's a good thing. You're right, okay, you contribute a bit back to local the society and your local maybe housing and whatever, yes, you're paying a bit of tax. But if I had to pay, say I earn $1 million or £1 million and I had to pay 20% of that in tax, I would rather pay the 20% tax on $1 million than 20% tax on, a lot less of an amount from a say a normal job, a normal 9 to 5 job. So I would rather be earning the big money and paying more tax than not earning the big money at all. So I don't know why people seem to think this is an issue. Just pay your taxes like you normally would, and the more you earn, the better. That's as far as I can see. But some people might maybe think differently. I don't know. It's up to them. But I'm only giving you my opinion at the end of the day here. So what they're saying is here that about the crypto, so that it sounds like they're still, when they're saying here, now this was only put out yesterday, I think, or maybe this morning. The company would continue to expand its offerings in the cryptocurrency space to meet surging demands. Now, surging demands during this, what they say, bear market or leading into a bear market, and we're seeing surging demands because they know that this is here to stay. Yes, again, the price is going up and down, okay, yes, but as far as I can see, it's just good entry points. Yes, you could leverage trade longs and shorts, but again, this is going to make things even more volatile. They're never going to stop it, and I certainly don't want to be putting any short positions in because I respect the crypto too much, and I think it just pushes the prices down more by doing things like that. But again, not everyone's the same, and it wouldn't do for everyone to be the same. So I'm not criticising anyone putting in a leverage trade. They can by all means do so, and it would be good if they could just keep their profits in crypto rather than selling it. But we just need to see how things go. So yes, just another wee look at the charts here. So I'm going to go to the kind of lower time frames. If we go here, yeah, we're kind of seeing this market cipher. We're seeing a lot of these green dots below the zero line, which is bullish. But again, we're seeing the kind of ups and downs. We saw a bit of a from this morning here. We've seen a massive retracement, like 25%, which is horrendous. I mean, it absolutely is horrendous. There's no two ways about it, guys. It is a horrendous. Unless you shorted that and leverage, then you're going to be down on your money. So not so good, but hopefully when the markets open tomorrow and there's more traders involved, we might see a pump up. Now, if we have a look at Bitcoin with the the CME stopped on Friday. Where was Friday? What date were we on here? Let's have a look. So we're up here at say 40,000 ish when the markets closed on Friday, and we're down at 32. So yeah, potentially to get back up now. I don't think the CME gap was closed last week. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't think it was. It was previous few weeks, but I don't think it was last week. Again, comment down below if we did close that gap. I don't recall that happening. But say for instance, it goes up to the 40 tomorrow. Let's have a wee look. Let's have a wee look. If it goes to say 40 when the markets open tomorrow, 20% gains. Now, this could happen. This could easily happen, because if it can dump 25% in a day, it can go up 20% in a day. Simple as that. If it does, basically we're looking at the whole space going up 20%. So even if it goes back to what it was like earlier, maybe 1.5 trillion, I know we've lost over $1 trillion overall, but it can't, it can be undone just like that. All the losses that we've seen in the last week, and I know it's been about the longest week ever, but it can be undone. It can go back up. Always, when you always look at the charts, if there's a big dump, like say for instance long's been liquidated, or bad news coming out and you see a sudden drop, 9 times out of 10 the drop is quicker than the gain. So the chances are we'll not see a massive gain, like say a 20 or even 50% loss down in 7 days. The chances of it retracing back up the 50% in the next 7 days is unlikely, but it will eventually. So just bear with it and keep holding strong, and we will get through it, guys. I've got absolutely no doubt. But that's all I've got for now, guys. So take care and see you next time.